How do you say delicious in Korean again?
맛있어.
맛있어?
맛있어 or 맛있다.
Oh,
or
I like the second way better.
맛있다.
맛있다. 맛있다. 마크. 부대찌개 맛있다.
When you say 맛있다 마크, that means like I'm delicious.
Well, that's true too.
Ah!
Hey guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, please give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to turn it over to Mark because he is the one that prepared all of what you guys see. You guys probably don't even see everything that's on the table. But what are we having today, Mark?
Today we're having Budae Jjigae. Say it. Budae Jjigae.
Budae Jjigae.
Yeah, Budae Jjigae. It also means, it literally means army base, but people call it military stew.
Why is it called army base stew?
Quick history lesson. During the Korean War, the American soldiers came, to Korea to help out. The army base wanted to eat something, so they had their baked beans with spam, but also with Korean ingredients. They put everything together into a stew, and then there we go. And fast forward to today's time, it's actually one of the most popular drinking dish in Korea.
And I think that's why you suggested us drinking Height today.
Yep.
So that's why we have Height. And honestly, I'm kind of overwhelmed because there's so many things going on here. So how do we get started? I mean, and then this is also, what is this called?
I don't know. Someone call it Instapot or
We're just going to call it a pot for
Yeah.
today. But Mark, this is brand new. He just bought it, probably especially for these mukbangs. So if you guys enjoy this, let us know, and then we'll try to do more of these cooking. I think they're called cookbangs. I don't know if that's a real thing or not.
Cookbangs, okay.
And we had to change locations because there was no way we were going to fit in what we were doing. So we're actually in our dining room area, if you guys don't recognize this spot.
Yeah, and our kitchen in the background is probably messy because we were cooking everything and we just sat down. Yeah. Should we start?
Yeah. Well, we should probably turn this on first, right?
Let's put some of the ingredients on.
Okay.
first.
Well, where do we begin?
It doesn't really matter because everything just really kind of goes in.
Together. Okay. Well, then maybe we'll just show as we're putting things in. Oh, there we go.
So this is some already blanched pork belly.
Okay.
So I'll just add this in. Okay. And then let's do the veggies.
Okay. So Mark arranged an assortment of veggies. Oh, there we go. So it looks like there's cabbage, onions, green onions, and enoki mushrooms.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the enoki mushroom on top though, because it doesn't need to cook for that long. Some onions, and then green onions.
It looks very pretty already.
Okay.
I can keep this up on this side too. It's easier.
Let's see. Should we put some spam and sausage?
Okay.
Okay.
So the spam we got at Costco, and then the sausage in the back is from the Costco when we had the
seafood boil sausage.
Yeah. And then tofu we just got today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Oh, kind of do them in little clusters.
Maybe tofu later.
Tofu later, okay.
Should we add the rice cake?
Probably, sure. And Mark bought, what are these ones called? Just like the oblong?
The oblong top, yeah.
Yeah. I would put it in, but I feel like you have some kind of stylistic thing going, so I don't want to mess with it.
Stylistic?
No, it looks really pretty. I'm probably going to get up and get my camera soon and take a picture of all of this because it looks really nice. Hopefully you guys can see it. We did the best that we could to show you guys the food still without compromising our safety with hot soup.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some fermented kimchi. This guy's been sitting in our fridge for a long time, so smell it.
Yeah.
Very, pungent
Fermented,
and
yeah, wow.
fermented. Yeah.
Wow, this is such a treat. I'm like really excited to eat this.
Okay.
So far it's been easy peasy in terms of just, like you said, you just dump everything
Yeah.
in here.
Let's do tofu later. Let's add some baked beans.
Now, this is one of the ingredients I thought was a little strange to put in there. Have I had Budae Jjigae where the beans were in there?
I'm sure
Really?
we have, yeah.
Because we have a spot that we go to, it's a Korean drinking place, and I never recall having beans in that one. Unless I just am like not...
It's not a main ingredient, but, you know, just a little bit. How about
Oh,
that?
just a little bit?
Just a little
Well,
bit.
how much ever you want.
Yeah, I'll just put here. Okay. I guess we could add the tofu.
Now, is this the firm or the soft kind?
This is just soft.
Okay.
Not extra soft, but just soft. Okay.
You said the mushrooms last.
Let's add some of these
Ooh, that paste looks good.
seasoning paste.
It looks really spicy. Teamwork.
You want to take a little bite? No? I won't use all of it, just some of it. Then for sure you have to add ramen.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a good old, pretty standard Korean spicy ramen, right? Shin ramen.
Do you use the season packing in there, or you don't?
I don't know, but I'm gonna add some in because why not?
Okay.
Really? Really, why not?
Oh, I didn't realize this one was the round one. But, yeah. Oh my god, this looks so good.
Let's add the broth. Well, we have this little bit of mushroom that was cooking with the stock.
Can I just eat one separately?
Sure.
It just smells so good.
Okay.
And then just FYI, just so you know, I still have mushrooms on the side and then cheese as well.
Let's add the cheese. You do one, I do one.
Okay.
So usually it should be American cheese, but we picked up the wrong pack, or actually I grabbed the wrong pack. So this is American Swiss.
Anywhere?
Right on the top, because it just melts into it.
Yeah, it's just like a hodgepodge of everything.
And then, yeah, mushroom on top maybe, to make it look pretty. Enoki mushroom. Do you like enoki mushroom?
I love enoki mushroom. Okay.
Alright. Should we now do the broth?
Yeah. I'm gonna get this situated here.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
So how did you prepare this broth?
This is the typical like Korean style anchovy broth. So some dried anchovies, kelp, and then pork belly.
Smells good.
And then we could add more to it.
Okay.
And I think let's turn this on. So we never used this before.
Okay, the indicator light just went on.
Let's just do it on medium. And the fun of this is as you cook, you drink, and you can even pick at it as it starts to cook.
Oh wow, the cheese. Oh, I was gonna say, how does the cheese melt there, but I forgot you just poured the broth on.
The broth, yeah.
It's going now. Oh wow. All of the red pepper thing that you added earlier is like permeated throughout the broth, so it's like this nice bright red orange. Ooh, and you can smell all the meats.
Spam.
I smell the spam and the sausage. It looks like you're giving like it a bath. This is dangerous because I feel like now that our friends know that you can make this, they're
Don't
going to
wanna-
want to come over.
Come over and drink. Let's try the broth and see if we can add more seasoning taste to it.
Okay. I think it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just enough seasoning.
Yeah. You're more of the seasoned expert, so it's really according to your taste. Do we have, okay, we do have a ladle.
Add a little bit more. Which is magic.
Okay. Pardon me, but this is just too good not to Instagram. It's really, it just looks so good, guys. You don't understand. Come on, this is ridiculous. Should I boomerang it or just video it? No preference. It kind of looks like a living creature. It kind of... Oh, I'm so excited. Now, is this the first time you've had it with Swiss cheese?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, we have a...
Don't say her name.
Especially James. He has a love and hate relationship with her.
I forgot she existed until she just spoke right now that you mention it. Well, the funny thing is like when we got home, Mark was like taking out all of the things out of the grocery bags, and then he looked at the cheese and he was like, "Oh no!" And then I was like, "Oh no!" He grabbed like bad cheese, like expired cheese. But then it just turned out that he said he picked the wrong cheese, and I was like, "Oh, I don't think it would make a difference." I feel like we haven't had homemade white rice in a while.
Yeah, because we try to be healthy, and when we make rice, we do
Oh, thank you.
like mixed grain rice.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to try to see broth again.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see this piece of tofu that has a little melted cheese on it, and it's calling my name. It's saying, "James, eat me."
Do you want me to give you some?
Yeah, that'd be great. This really does feel like exactly like our favorite restaurant that does this style of food. We would be a lot louder though at this point.
And drinking.
Yeah.
Get some rice cake too.
I think you did a phenomenal job for our very first cooking on while filming video.
It's a little like
What do you mean?
multitasking.
Yeah.
Be careful because the
This gets
thing,
hot.
the tin is actually tin, so it gets hot.
Oh, okay.
So when you're holding it, be careful.
I'm very sensitive to heat. So like there's times where I'll microwave something and then Mark is like, "Oh, just take it out." And then I'll actually take a few extra steps to go get the oven mitts. And then I'll take it out. And then Mark will always test it afterwards and he'll just pick it up with his hands. And he's like, "Oh, it's fine." I don't know. I just don't have enough I'm just very sensitive with heat, I guess. Mmm. So I guess you kind of somewhat under-season it, because I imagine the Spam and the sausage add salt as well too, right?
Probably.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, that's fine. As long as I didn't do it, I'm okay.
Because I can't get mad at myself.
Did we turn it down yet? We did, right?
I turned it down.
Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna eat it. I'm not even gonna try to get cute and lift it, so unless you want to, but I think you guys could see this pretty well, right? Mmm. Who knew ramen and cheese would go together?
We actually picked up cheese ramen
Yeah, the
today.
market.
Yeah, at the market today. Okay, the Spam. And Spam goes well with everything too.
Hmm.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought Spam was very common and popular, even with like American people.
Hmm.
But I was surprised that not a lot of American people eat Spam or know Spam.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I was like, Spam is totally American.
It was definitely more of a breakfast sausage than bacon and sausage were in my household. Like that's what we would eat for breakfast instead.
Yeah, I feel like Spam is more popular now in Asia than it is here in America.
That Spam though, it's like melting in my mouth because it absorbed all of the soup.
Are we gonna finish all this?
I don't think so. But we'll see.
We'll see.
So usually something like this at a restaurant would cost anywhere like 20 to 30. It depends on the size. I don't know what this size is considered, but it looks like a lot. This is really good. Yeah. Rice, soup. I remember this is nice eating at home because when you go out with your friends, a lot of time people like the same thing. So Spam was like,
Always the first one to be gone.
mm-hmm. But here, did you use a whole can of Spam?
Mm-mm. No way. Half can.
There seemed like a lot of Spam still, huh?
Did you try this sausage?
I did, it's really good. Are we sitting on opposite sides today?
Oh, I didn't even
I was like,
realize.
I'm not used to like feeling you on this side, so I'm like, wait, something's different.
And then I feel like I could eat more freely because my right arm is free.
Now I know what it feels like, because I was like, So is this would this be just considered a year-round dish? Like, is it eaten for any other special occasions, or is it just?
Yeah, year round, not a special occasion or seasonal food. Some of the restaurants just specialize in this. So you just go in, usually you sit on the floor, you bring out, the portable butane,
Oh yeah, with the little click click.
grill, that with the pot.
And so is it vary by like what you get in it? Like, can you order different things, or are they pretty much like standard? Like, okay, you're gonna order Budae Jjigae, this is what you're gonna get. It's not like
Oh, that's a good question. I've never been to a place where you get to
Like,
choose your own
customize it?
toppings. Yeah.
Or like if they have premium ingredients. Like, I never noticed that there's really ever seafood in this. It's usually pork based, right?
Yeah.
Let me know when you want another one of these. I'll grab it for you.
Okay. There's just a lot of things going on right now in this spot.
But I think that's one of the reasons why I love this dish is it's like so many different flavors, so many different textures. variety without having to like. Sometimes we have to order different things just so that we can get satiated by having different things. But when you have this, it's not really a one-note dish because you have so many things going on. But they all work together.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Spoon? Yeah. That was calling my name. It was like looking right at me and you grabbed it. Whew. I think I like this angle because I'm far enough where you guys can't really see that I'm sweating.
James sweats when he eats spicy food.
Spicy and hot. Like, not spicy, but like hot food.
Yeah.
And then when it's both, it's like game over. There's like a place that serves this kimchi that I really like. But every time we eat there, I feel like I'm coming down with like the chills because I get so cold from the amount of sweat that's coming down my face. And then Mark always has to,
Ask for extra napkins.
and sometimes the workers don't come around, so he'll have to like just go to the place where they store the napkins and grab me a stash. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna be a bit risky and just try to show. Doesn't that look good? Oh, I did it.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried.
A little I could feel your energy.
I was like, oh, the bowl's hot.
Yeah,
Earlier you were
double
saying how you
whammy.
don't like to, you're sensitive with holding hot things, and yeah.
I like to keep you on your toes. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we could make this at home from now on. It's just a lot of food for 2 people, so we need to invite
Yeah.
some of our friends over.
It is a very, I feel like it is a very social food. I think we should do a test run again soon. I wouldn't mind.
Well, social food, literally, because you're sharing one pot.
Hopefully the cleanup of this pot is going to be easy, huh? Is it dishwasher safe?
It is dishwasher safe. Yes.
I have to say, we've been eating pretty good the last few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did YouTube live last night, and then James cooked ribeye steak with baked potato and green beans, and roasted mushrooms. And then for lunch, we had really good sushi, right?
Yeah, and then the day before, we went to a Korean restaurant, and they had this squid cheese rice bowl dish that was really good. Oh, and that's when you stayed up till like 4 in the morning because we were digesting, and then I fell asleep. But that video is nowhere to be found, so.
So,
Oh, well.
when are you gonna release it back to the public?
I don't know. I can send you the link, but then I feel like you would just end up like posting it in the comments or something.
The YouTube live's been really fun lately.
Yeah. I think because we've done it for a week, I feel like we have a better understanding of, I guess, how to do it. Remember how? So we used to take thumbnail, like YouTube Live. It requires you to put a thumbnail beforehand, and for whatever reason, anytime you put a thumbnail, it does it like selfie mode. But then the box is this big, and
yeah.
even if you stretch your hand out like to the furthest
You can't fit
length,
yourself in
you
the
can't fit yourself. And then eventually we figured out, oh, you can just take a picture of anything and
Oh,
upload it afterwards, and that's improved a lot.
You know, some of you guys who haven't been watching lately might notice that I'm growing out a stash. But I'm saying because it feels, I could actually feel it.
Oh,
Like when I eat, it feels like, who said cookie duster?
yeah, someone said.
I feel like I'm dusting my food.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm growing one as well,
Yes, you are.
but I don't think you can tell. Maybe I'll add some animation like in this video so it looks like I actually have a mustache.
Maybe by next week.
Well, I'm still hoping that this part will grow in, but there's nothing yet.
Yeah, nothing. So if we were to live back in the day where it was the norm for guys not to shave their facial hair,
Mm-hmm.
you would totally look like, who'd you say, Mushu?
Someone else said Mushu. Isn't that the Mulan dragon?
That the one
But-
with the stash that just grows out here but nothing in the middle?
Fu Manchu.
That would be you.
Mm-hmm. Is he this like significant historical person? I don't know what he did.
Me neither. And then I specialized in East Asian history.
So you know how like you gave me like 2 bowls of this so far, and then I start picking. It reminds me of when we eat spring rolls at my parents', and I'll eat like 5 spring rolls. But my last spring roll, I won't put it in a spring roll, and so I'll eat all of the vermicelli, the meat, and the shrimp and vegetables separate. And then I still go around bragging like, oh, I only ate 5 spring rolls. But Mark always says, no, you ate 5 spring rolls, basically another spring roll without the
Wrapper.
The wrapper. So when I started picking up this, I was gonna be like, oh, I only ate 2 bowls, and then I thought, no, you're gonna call me out and say I actually ate way more than that.
Yeah, you could just pick at things.
You know, glasses are coming off. They started fogging.
Someone suggested to wipe bar soap on the inside and outside.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing that, and that's supposed to prevent
Fogging.
But won't it just be like very soapy? And then it's right next to my eye. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, you know, you don't need a shower.
Spam, you almost don't even need to bite into it. It just like disintegrates. Okay, I have a hard question to ask you.
What's that?
If you had to get rid of one ingredient in here, what would you get rid of?
Beans. You hardly notice them.
I don't think I had a bean yet, have I?
It's probably in there somewhere.
No, right? When you said that, I was like, I don't think I even recall eating a bean.
What about you?
Well, I guess the bean, too. Ramen, tofu, spam are essential. Sausage is essential. Mushroom. I guess the bigger chunks of pork, even though it's good, I don't really notice. But right when I said that, this one was like right
I
there.
love the pork. That's actually one of my favorite. You know, between spam and sausage, I could just stick with spam.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of similar. This one has a good chunk of.
Well, hold on, before you eat that,
Oh. Well, with the little kimchi.
with a little kimchi layer on top of it. It might be hot.
You're thinking like, now I'm just being like
Ballsy.
We were extra paranoid about this video, the camera setup and everything, because our last mukbang last week was a little blurry. So we're like, nope. So we probably spent a good 30 to 40 minutes just setting up everything.
Yeah. Watch, we're gonna upload it and we're like, oh crap, it's blurry.
Mmm.
Oh, the pork with the kimchi?
Everything.
We have more rice too.
Wow, the pork came out really. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of the pork. That piece was really good. This is really good. So is your last mukbang that you cooked the bossam one? That was the last one? I think people, and I'm just, when I say people, it's me, would love to see more Korean food on this channel. It's
Yeah,
like
we're
my way.
gonna do takeout. Oh, didn't we buy soju for this?
Mm-hmm. Don't give me that look. Yeah, it seems like pork and soju seems to be a very popular combination in Korea.
Yeah. Yeah, especially samgyeopsal, grilled pork belly and soju.
I just want another bowl. It's easier.
Yeah.
It's like a treasure hunt too, because just want to make sure like you get everything that is hidden in there, all the goodies. Oh yeah, I haven't had a rice cake in a while. So is this like hot pot where if the broth runs low, they just come by and like add a little bit more, or no? It's just what you got is what you got. Ooh, it's going crazy again.
I guess.
Like,
you
see
could-
how you have the broth there? Like, would you add it?
I guess you can.
You have reservations.
I don't know.
Ooh, this thing does get hot. I'm just touching the top part. I'm glad you finally made it. I want to say you've been talking about this in the last couple of videos that you've been wanting to make it.
And really, we didn't plan to do this on Veterans Day. It's just kind of
I thought
We
Veterans
noticed it.
Day was yesterday, but I guess that's just because it was the Friday and it was when people had it off, but not actually
Today's
Saturday.
actual Veterans Day.
So when we go out to restaurants and we don't sit side by side, does it feel weird now? Well,
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't feel weird?
It doesn't feel weird.
Well, because I was like, oh, last time we ate out, it was at a sushi bar, so we were sitting side by side. But I guess the time before that was across from each other. I don't know, it's just randomly I thought about that. Because we do sit a lot next to each other now.
But we would normally sit across from each other at
Mhm.
restaurants, right?
Mm-hmm. Are your eyes bad enough to not see the time?
It's at 26.
So yesterday after lunch, we decided to go to our P.O. box because
Yeah.
it's been a while since, well, actually just a week. But I've just been anxious to go look at it. And two things. First, we realized, or not we, because Mark had already had an inkling that we could just go there whenever we want. But apparently we could just go in there when they're not open.
Yeah, James thought we could only go Monday through Friday between 8 and 5.
Yeah. So the section where all the P.O. boxes are, you just go there whenever you want, as long as you have your key to open your little box. So that was the first part of the story. The second part of the story is we want to just do a quick thank you to Walter again. He sent us a very nice card and a little gift card to Trader Joe's, one of our favorite stores. We've been doing grocery hauls, so if you guys are interested in sending anything, and we always say this, like, don't feel like you need to send us anything, but if you have a desire to, our information for our P.O. box is down below in the description. So just wanted to mention that real
Thank
quick.
you, Walter.
Yes, thank you. We'll probably get to use it tomorrow because we did Costco last week. That means we can take a little break from Costco until the next seafood boil.
or when we're low on toilet paper.
How did I know you were going to go to toilet paper?
Because that's
How
like
did-
one reason why
Yeah.
I say we need
Well,
more-
I found a bean. I want to eat it by itself. Yeah, there's no way you would know.
Yeah. Baked beans. What flavor do we get? Oh, pork and
Pork.
beans.
Did you notice that the pork beans were more expensive at the Korean market? Or no, the same price?
Oh, I didn't know.
Because sometimes I feel like Korean market, like if it's Korean stuff, then for sure it's affordable. But then other like outlier stuff, like the cheese and this, those are where like they could potentially like mark it up.
Yeah, who buys baked beans at a Korean market?
I guess people who are making Budae Jjigae.
For a moment, I thought, oh, we might have to stop by Vaughn's because I don't know how we're gonna find baked beans. But then
Yeah.
they had it.
And you had the hardest time
Looking for cheese.
finding the cheese. So you were staring at it, and I was like, "Oh, you found it," but then you had no movement.
Because out of the whole fridge section, it only had like 3 little like choices.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like looking for the cheese and can't find it in the mix of all other things that they had there.
I wouldn't change a single thing you did today.
Oh yeah?
Honestly, everything was perfect. The only thing I would do different is I would probably put a slice of cheese at the bottom of my bowl, so that when we pour in,
Oh, and
'Cause-
maybe get American cheese.
the cheese still worked though. So
Yeah, it actually did.
yeah.
Still gave it that creaminess.
Mm-hmm. I want to say most of the time you cook, you're really critical about how the food tastes. So you're like, oh, it's okay, but this is, I hope you know, it's really good.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm getting full.
I'm just eating for the mukbang, not because I'm still hungry.
I'm getting really full.
It could be one of those scenarios where, because we're eating a heavier lunch, we'll just eat a lighter dinner.
Oh, maybe like cheese and cracker with wine.
Sure. Yeah, that would work.
I've been drinking a lot of wine lately, which is good because we have to make up.
Well, I think we kind of made a dent. It's not on both sides of the bar anymore. I think we should just finish this. There's not too much. It looks like there's a lot, but it's not. I mean, it is pretty deep, but we. I want to just keep eating, so.
Keep eating. I'll pick at it.
It's in that state where there's not quite enough to take it home to go. You know what I'm talking about, right?
It's not enough to take it home, but is
Wasteful to like
leave it.
leave it, yeah. You want the spam?
No, I ate a lot of spam actually.
I bet you if we went back and reviewed the tape, I'd maybe have eaten more spam, but since you said no.
Have you guys been counting who ate more spam?
Maybe I would also, I'm retracting my statement. I said I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe I would add 3/4 of it, but maybe not put the last quarter in and just have it on the side. And, I don't know.
Oh,
Just more spam. But we used the low sodium version, so hopefully that would help, right? You just make this again. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's eat this again for dinner. Now, all the ingredients you use, was there anything that like carried over, like we have extra of anything, or do we basically just use everything?
We'll need to pick up the pork belly and that's it.
We have everything else. You didn't use all the tofu?
No, I only used half a pack, so we have the other half.
I wonder if there's like another dish that you would be able to make with all those same ingredients. Because we still have rice cake, right?
Yeah, but I might just toss that. It's hard to store rice cake once you open the package.
Want one? How do you say delicious in Korean again?
맛있어.
Mashisa?
맛있어 or 맛있다.
Oh,
or
I like the second way better.
맛있다.
맛있다. 맛있다. 마크. 부대찌개 맛있다.
When you say 맛있다 마크, that means like I'm delicious.
Well, that's true too.
Ah!
It was funny because it was cute. Mark was reading the grocery list, and it was all in Korean because I was in the car and then I was really curious about it. And then he was basically reading the list as if I would retain what those characters mean. I think you were like, it was the teacher in you, because Mark has been saying for years that he wants to teach me Korean, and I would be able to learn it in a day. But we've been together for 12 years and we haven't done it yet, so I don't know. I thought that was funny. Okay, Ever since I had that one bean, all I see are beans now. There's like 3 beans hanging out with that pork. Yeah. I always have a dilemma about whether I want soup with like my rice. You know, like sometimes I like to keep it separate.
Oh.
You know. But in this case,
You're already committed.
committed to it, and this is really good. So.
I used our guacamole bowl.
Good. Didn't we buy it for like a party? And we
Yeah.
only had that party once, or that themed party. So
Yes.
you, out of the two of us, are more of the broth soup person. I'm more of the contents person.
Interesting, yeah.
Because you pointed that out once. I don't know what we were eating, but I don't know. You tend to like the soup part more, and then I like the stuff that's in the soup more.
Yeah, you're right.
And due to editing, Mark actually got me like a half bowl of rice. So this is not an eternal bowl of rice. If you guys are wondering, like, how did he get all that rice in there? No, we took a mini break and got some more rice.
That's a good pointer because someone might wonder about that.
I feel like we've been watching a lot more just random mukbangs lately. It's just so interesting to see how other people eat and what they have
Yeah.
access to and what they
Actually,
don't have access
Fluffy, we saw your video last night.
to. I was
The rib stew,
beef ribs and the acorn,
acorn
squash.
squash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is military stew popular on YouTube?
You know, I've seen Honey Eats,
Oh.
Kimi, Tien, Ben Dean.
Tian did Budae Jjigae? Oh.
I felt like he did. Maybe he didn't. But he has one of these things, so I would imagine he's done it by now. But yeah, I would say it's pretty popular.
We'll be blessed if we just get like 500 views, huh?
We have to do like a thumbnail, like where you get burned or something. Yeah, sometimes I have a question for you. So today, I watched something was on my feed, and then they did blah 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 blah. Click here to see a photo of them now, and it was exactly what the title had said. And then in the comments, people were arguing whether that was clickbait or not. What do you think?
Yes.
So okay. So what's your definition of clickbait?
When you're like intentionally trying to get people to click on you.
Okay. So that's what I thought too at a point, but then it's evolved into when you try to get them to click, but it's not what you promised.
Yeah, that's the bait.
But people are saying any type of like trying to get someone to get you to read or click is clickbait still.
I think
Which is like everything then.
I think that means this. I think there's an overlap, like commonality.
Like I've seen ones where it's like, I don't know.
Watch me eat this.
Yeah.
That's not a clickbait.
No.
But you say, oh my gosh, I took this pill and like, I don't know, I'm so pretty, and then click here to see my new self, but then it's the same self. That's a bait.
Okay. I don't know. I thought that was very interesting.
That's how I see it. I also don't like on Facebook. It's like click here to see the top 10 like worst situations, but then you have to click on each page to see each one. That is not really clickbait. It's just like annoying, and then all these ads pop up because they're trying to make money from those suckers like me who like click on it. And then after the second one, I was like, I can't deal with this, so I just exit out of it. Yeah, people are getting creative with how to entice people to like click on their page so that they earn money, right?
I'm guilty. So as you're like talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I fall into some of the tricks. Like the other day, I picked like pizza toppings, and that would determine my future job. Like I do those stupid like, or yeah,
this quiz.
like BuzzFeed does that a lot. Like,
Yeah.
put together your perfect sandwich, and we'll tell you
What your age is.
Yeah, and then sometimes it's really close. But I guess that's the point, you know. It's supposed to, I guess, kill time.
Yeah.
Or you're more curious about whether it's like
if you
true
get
or
it right
not,
or not.
right?
But maybe they just look on your Facebook profile and they know what your age is. It's like, you know, choose your favorite gummy bear flavor. We'll guess your birth month, and then like it analyzes your Facebook profile.
Can you just confirm that I got all of the contents?
Yes, it's pretty much empty.
You didn't look. Oh, I guess so. See, look at all those beans that washed up on the shore. Now I'm thinking about, we ate all of that. It looked so full earlier. All of that is in here.
Yeah, we all digest and replenish.
How do you feel about eating something like this where you have the potential to double dip with people that you don't know as well? Does that bother you? Do you not care?
I don't care.
Yeah. I don't care as long as they're not like, like, and then, like if it's like obvious that there's a lot, but if people are just eating like from it, I don't care.
Yeah, and it's cooking it. It adds flavor.
That's a markism.
That's a markism? Oh no.
If you guys haven't been watching our lives, we coined a lot of new like lingo terms. Markism is one of them. So that just refers to when Mark says something like that, that really only Mark would say, and you would think that is something Mark would say. So he doesn't have to say it, but it's just in line with his way of thinking. That's a Markism. What else did we come up with? Yesterday we came up with
a new religion.
A new religion, yeah. We're not creating like a cult or anything, but it's just, what are we calling it?
What was it? You do you Buddhism.
The last part sounds like Buddhism, so not to be confused with Buddhism. Like it's not you do you Buddhism, it's
No.
you do you Buddhism.
You do you Buddhism.
And again, it's just, we had a conversation with people about whether they should be doing this or that, and at the end of the day, our advice is always you do you, boo. As long as you're not doing anything to hurt
Other
people and even yourself,
Yeah.
then that's fine. So we're preaching that.
No judgment here.
Yeah, our book is coming out next winter. We're working on it right now. We only have one page, and it's about how we came up with the name You Do You Booism.
Maybe that's all we need.
There's just one page.
That's all our component. The major
I guess so.
component.
I mean,
you do you Buddhism, and then with small disclaimer: as long as you're not hurting others and yourself. The end.
I mean, then at that point, it's like a pamphlet. We don't have a book. I want to be on a New York Times bestseller list.
I'm sure that might be the appeal, a one-page book.
Or why don't we just make 500 pages, but it says the same thing, but in different colors? So like you do you Buddhism, and then another page is different color.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that we don't.
We haven't quit our day job.
Yeah. I don't know how far that would get. We hope you guys enjoy this Budae Jjigae mukbang, army-based stew. 맛있다, 마크, 감사합니다. We really enjoyed it. 참말해요, 컴백. Are you done?
I'm done. Oh,
Just
no.
pretend.
You also say 잘 먹었습니다 at the end.
잘 먹었습니다. 체크?
계산.
계산.
계산서 주세요.
Yeah, we're gonna sign out. But if you guys like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Again, Mark asked a question earlier. If you guys like this new setup, let us know down below in the comments. And then on top of that, ask Mark what else he can make for us, and we'll have it on the mukbang, right? You can't say no. Everyone's watching now.
No promise.
No promises? All right, well, that's all we have to say. So have a great rest of your day. And again, happy Veterans Day weekend. All right, bye.